And Michael said in a recent interview that he was frightened of you. He says that he was so frightened of you sometimes that he would be sick. Is that true?
Well, I just knew about that when I heard him mention that on TV on the Oprah Winfrey show. I didn't know anything about him being sick, but regurgitating. But if he did regurgitate it, he regurgitated all the way to the bank, you know.
What do you mean?
I mean, by me being strict with him a little bit, and it made him a superstar, you know, because, look, it just didn't happen on his own, you know. He had to have a beginning. All of them had to have a beginning.
In raising those kids, I raised them close. They was able to entertain each other, and I thought that was good. They didn't have to go out there in the streets. They wasn't locked up like some of the other people or robbing people. They never did none of that stuff.
There is a difference between a beating and a spanking.
Yes. A spanking, you know, you just spank them a little bit with your hand or something, let them know that's wrong what they're doing. A beating come from the slavery days, when they used to beat the slaves, because when the slaves tried to run for freedom or something, they grabbed them and beat them and tortured them, you know. And they beat them with just about anything they could get their hands on, put scars on them and all that type of thing. And that's the difference between beating, and that's where it came from in the slavery days by the slave masters.
And that's not a spanking. And that's not discipline.
That's not discipline, that's not a spanking. That's what they call it, a beating.
I would take, they make you strip nude first. He would oil you down, your whole ritual. He would oil you down. So when the whip of the ironing cord hit you, it would just, you know, and it was just like me dying. And you just whips all over your face, your back, everywhere. And I always hear my mother back, "No, Joe, you're gonna kill him. You're gonna kill him. No." You know, like I was like, I would just give up. Like there was nothing I can do, you know. And I hated him for it. Hated him. And you'd look in the audience, he'd make a face like this. You'd go, "Oh, I can't mess up. He's gonna kill us." It would just scare the bejesus out of you. And he'd be like, everybody's clapping you like looking at you hard, like don't you mess up, you know. And I'm like, oh God, I'm in trouble after the show. We'd hear his car coming down the drive. We always drove this big Mercedes, and he drives real slow. Turn us home, quick! Boom, door slam, everybody runs to their room. Like there's sometimes I'd be in bed at night sleeping. It's 12 at night. The door's locked. So I'm giving you 5 seconds. You're gonna open, I'm gonna kick it down. And he starts kicking it. Boom, kick it, like breaking the door down. Why do you sign that contract today? I go, I don't know. He goes, well, sign it. If you don't sign it, you're in trouble. So you would sign? I had to. He was very physical. He'd throw you and hit you hard as he can. And I'll never forget this. Janet and myself, I would say, Janet, shut your eyes. She'd go, okay, let's shut. I said, picture Joseph in a coffin. He's dead. Did you feel sorry? She would go, no. That's what we would do to each other as kids. We would like play games like that. She'd go, nope. Just like that. And that's how hateful we were. I go, he's in the coffin. He's dead. Would you feel sad? Are you close? She goes, nope. Just like that. You know. That's how angry we were with him. And I love him today, but he was hard. I never felt love from him. And he would never hold me or touch me. And how do you view him today? I'm scared of my father to this day. My father walked in the room, and God knows I'm telling you the truth, I've fainted in his presence many times. I'll say once, to be honest. I've fainted once. I've thrown up in his presence because just when he comes in the room, he just aura comes and my stomach starts hurting. I know, like, I'm in trouble.
I know you're denying the stories about violence, but as you look at it, were there any mistakes you made?
I didn't make no mistakes, Larry, because Michael was raised properly. He didn't run the streets like most of those other kids that was in his neighborhood. Michael,
why did he say
Michael, listen now. You got to understand me. Don't cut me off here, Larry. Michael had claims that he had a dull life. Michael never had he had his own brothers and sisters to play with. And that was the other, but most of those kids that was Michael's age during that time, they're not living now. So you know.
So when he didn't he once say that you were physically, emotionally abusive to him?
I've never been abusive to him. Never have.
But did he say that? Did he ever say that, to your knowledge?
Well, I don't know whether he said that or not, but I hear the media keep hollering about abusing him. I never abused my son.
Larry, could I say something, Joe? Larry, do you
Wait, Ro, let me handle this right here. Okay. Let me handle this. The media keep hollering about saying that I beat my son. That's not true. You know where this beating started? Beating started in the slavery days. They used to beat the slaves, and then they used to torture them. That's where this beating started, at these slave masters. And that's where that come from. But, hey, there's a lot of people in America, Larry. A lot of people in America spank the kids, you know. If they say they don't, they're lying. They're lying. And Michael was never beaten by me. Never beat at all.
You're on record.
Would you like to be buried in something like this?
No. I don't ever want to be buried.
Really?
No.
Well, what would you like to happen to you?
I would like to live forever.
This is exactly why we call Michael Jackson the king of pop. If it wasn't for Michael Jackson, I would never have ever performed. He's made such an impact on my life and every performer's life. Michael Jackson, I love you. We all love you. I want you to give it up for the king of pop, Michael, 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 Michael Jackson. Congratulations. Diamond Award.
I love you. I love all the fans from the bottom of my heart.